What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. Welcome back to another day alive. Your boy 303G back at it again. My friends at Mclaren Automotive called and said, hey, I got something special for you to try, something you haven't driven before. And I've been really looking forward to get a hold of this car for a long time. So special thanks to my friends at Mclaren Automotive, the best place in the Rocky Mountain region for your high-end supercars, luxury cars. They pretty much have it all. Get your service here, buy a new car here, do some trade-ups. These guys are the best. And today they're gonna give us something special. What are we gonna get? The brand new Mclaren 600 LT. This car is unfreaking believable. I've been waiting for this car for a while, and they're not in large supply. They typically come in and get turned over and get bought pretty quick. It is the upgraded version from the 570S, so it's got more horsepower, it's lighter, and one of the great things that this thing has that I have yet to experience is driving with McLaren Senna seats. I've sat in a bunch of them and I really wanted to drive one, but today's the day. So thank you guys at Mclaren Automotive for letting me borrow this. I got a nice little special road trip to take this puppy on. Stick around, this is gonna be a good one. Alrighty, my favorite little spot is right here. So let's give them a little bit of a runway and go. They do with their car. Every time I've sat in one, every time I've driven one, every time I've been out in one, to me it's just the kind of the most fun driving experience that I have. Every year they just up the ante on something else, something new. It's so amazing. We're gonna take this particular car out to a section of road that I've been wanting to take a supercar on for a while. It's like got some great canyons and some great turnies. We're gonna see how she handles through some of that. Thank you, McLaren of Denver, for the opportunity to take this puppy out. She is fantastic. So a couple first impressions. This is basically a track car. There ain't any amenities. The only real amenity you're gonna get on this car, you got a backup camera, which is nice, and you have a lift. A backup camera and a lift. That's pretty much all you get. There ain't no radio. All you get on the screen here is climate control and track. And I don't mess with track because this ain't my car. If we were out on a track day, I would go for it, put it in track mode or launch it, you know, things like that. But this isn't my car, and so I take this seriously. It's a car that's loaned to me that I sign off on, and so I treat it right when it's not mine. In the right circumstances, I would love to take this car on the track because I can feel how nimble and aggressive this is. I mean, it's definitely going to be a blitzkrieg of a car on a track. So one day, if any of my friends out there have a 600 LT and they want to do a track day with me, I'd love to do that. But out the gate, you get no amenities other than just the basic stuff. This is a full-on track car. The noises in here are so amazing. They took out a lot of the dampening equipment. They made it a lot lighter, and so they ripped a lot of that stuff out, and it just sounds so good in the cab. All right, boys and girls, this is the road that I wanted to come on. Great twisties, great views, it's wonderful. We can see and feel the nimbleness in this car. You're going around the corner, it just holds that so well. This is a monster of a car. McLaren, you outdone yourself again. It's just so good on the turns. You literally do not have to lift on the throttle. I would say below, I'm gonna peg it at like 80. I mean, it's so good and planted. I'm not gonna go that fast, but I bet you the grip is there. The tires are fantastic. That sound through the canyons is just amazing. Look at the views. It's fantastic. Well, welcome to Evergreen, Colorado. Hey look, a new Mach-E Mustang. I reviewed that car once. Evergreen is such a beautiful town, and the roads to come up here are just pristine, absolutely pristine. Perfect place to take a McLaren up through the hills. Everyone is staring. Everybody's got their phones or thumbs up. It's really, really cool to get the kind of reactions you get from a McLaren. They're just so amazing. Good old Evergreen, Colorado. The little gym. I love you, Evergreen. I love you. The roads, phenomenal. Thank you for investing in good roads so I can have this wonderful driving experience. It is worth every penny. I would never take this car into Denver. That would be an epic failure. And potentially a lot of damage. Those roads in Denver, not good. Evergreen though, money. Money. Man, this 600 LT is so awesome. It is just basically a race car. It's a race car for the road. It is so nimble through the corners. I am just dumbfounded by how much grip this thing has. The shifts are just violent. You can hear in sport mode and in track mode the pops and crackles off the exhaust out of the back. They just echo through the valley that we're in. Sounds like gunshots. It's so awesome. It handles perfectly. I picked the perfect road and the perfect day to be on it. It's unbelievable up here in Evergreen. It's just not a car that I'd want a daily. I love that I get to drive it, and it's been a phenomenal experience, but this is not a daily driver McLaren. This is a track car that is road legal, basically. The sounds are unbelievable. I love the turbo sounds you get inside the cabin here, and the exhaust notes that you hear inside the cabin here. The canyons, this thing eats up corners left and right. It just gobbles them up and spits them out the back of the rear tires. So it's super, super capable car. Amazing to look at. I mean, it's one of the most beautiful exterior McLarens that I think, with all the extra aero and the carbon fiber and the color of this particular gray is just unbelievable. This is the best driving road in all of Colorado, and I picked the right tool on the right day for it, man. Man, what an afternoon. What a car. Oh boy, what a car. All right, boys and girls, I got a little extra surprise for you today. We've got a special guest passenger. A friend of mine called, and she's like, please take me on a drive one of these days, and it just so happened to work. I'm gonna cruise in, pick her up, get her reaction to what a McLaren 600 LT is like. My ultimate goal is to share it with as many people as I can. You know, this is a blessing to be able to film these kind of cars and to have the kind of relationships that I have and the partnerships, you know, with the guys at McLaren, Lamborghini, Aston Martin, Maserati. You know, they're amazing guys. To be able to share this with you guys is one thing, but being also able to share this with other people gives me great joy. Well, 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 what do we have here? Oh my God. We got a guest rider in the car today. Hi, Kelly. Hi. How are you? Good, how are you? Welcome to the McLaren 600 LT. Nice. Let's get in and have a ripski, huh? Yes. It's really hot, by the way. This is a race car. It's not a luxury car. All right, that's for you. Hold on to that.
Okay.
You're going. All right. First a supercar, huh?
Yep.
Here we go. You ready? What do you think of tunnel blasting, huh?
Great. I love it. I think it's amazing.
What's your favorite part?
Definitely the turbo.
The turbos?
Sure.
They fast.
And the seats.
The seats are amazing. These Senna seats. This is my first time driving in a car with Senna seats, and this is your first time in a supercar.
Yes.
So you're literally starting it off absolutely perfect. The color does it for me. The exhaust pipes and the wing in the back, that really does it for me. Yeah, the sounds. Those doors that go up. Money. Kelly, thanks for being a guest on the channel.
Yes, thank you so much for inviting me. So much fun.
Another day in the life of your boy 303G. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you on the next episode. Peace.